What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, there's a lot of reports. Shouts out to the Queen, Destiny Black, because she reached out to me and she asked me about this, which got me to look into it because there's reports out there that Mexican superstar boxer, 4-division world champion, two-time undisputed super middleweight, and first ballot Hall of Famer once he retires, Saul Canelo Alvarez, who has 63 wins, 3 losses, 2 draws, 39 wins by way of knockout. After losing to another first ballot Hall of Famer, Terrence Bud Crawford, in September, and then having elbow surgery, his longtime trainers, Chapo Reynoso and Eddy Reynoso, who've been training him since he was 15 years old for 20 years, have decided to part ways. And they did a tribute video to one another, and Canelo Alvarez posted it, and that started to get a speculation because Eddy Reynoso was asked on a Mexican channel if it was up to him, what would he say? And he said that he thinks Canelo should retire. Canelo then responded and says he got a lot left in the tank, especially after the surgery, and he wants to become a world champion again. So now there's multiple reports that, they have officially parted ways, and that, Canelo Alvarez is going to go in a different direction. And so I did some research and actually reached out to one of the people that reported this, and they said absolutely not, that they're not parting ways, but they did have discussions, right? So they did have conversations, and they have, Eddy Reynoso believes that, Canelo should consider walking away from the sport. I believe Canelo has convinced him that he should, he can become world champion one more time, right? So it kind of comes across like the whole Rocky and his trainer, right? Where remember when Mitch was training him, and then he was like, it's over. You know what I'm saying? We had a run. We had a long run. It's time to step away. And, Canelo, he has an issue with specific styles, right? That's what he has. He has an issue with styles, and he's been professional since he was 15 years old. So there is a lot of wear and tear on his body. He has 68 fights in his career, almost 70 fights, right? He gonna give you at least 2 fights a year. It might not be the biggest names you want to see, but they're solid names. So with that said, I reached out and I did information, and it was said to me, no, just flat out, no, it ain't happening. They're not splitting. So maybe, Canelo convinced Eddy Reynoso to stay, the par, and then let's attempt to become world champions, once more. And then if it don't happen, then we go, in a different direction. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, yeah, man, there's a lot of reports out there that's claiming that, they have, parted ways. But again, like I said, according to what I'm told, flat out, the answer was nope, no. They are not parting ways. So let's see how it unfolds and plays out, man. But that was the answer. So am I surprised? No. Would I be shocked if they part ways? No. Will it help Canelo if they part ways? No. Canelo is who he is. There's specific styles that's going to always give him trouble, period. It just is what it is. There are styles that's going to give him trouble, period. That's it. That's all. It's just specific styles that's going to give him trouble, period. That's it. That's all. So changing trainers is not going to suddenly give him what he needs to beat a Terrence Crawford or a Bivol or a Floyd Mayweather type style fighter. It's just not. He, throughout the years, has just gotten better at matchmaking. And if you come forward like Triple G, or you have weaknesses that you fatigue and fade in the second half or make mistakes on defense, he's going to capitalize on it. But at the end of the day, he is who he is. And at 35 with 70 fights, he ain't changing his stripes. So what's the point? What would be the point? There's no point. So let's see how it unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.